kcisthetown.com. This is a story about Briana Johnson, 25, from Kansas City. Briana was in a toxic relationship with her baby daddy, DeCarlos Carroll, 27. Briana and her girlfriend went to Westport on the night of August the 1st through August the 2nd, 2020, and later came back to a residence on 71st and Bells. Briana, Destiny, and another friend were asleep in the front room. Briana's friend was awoken by a knock on the door. She answered the door, and the male at the door had a gun by his right hip, and he was holding on to the gun. He wanted to speak with Briana. Briana's friend told him to go away. She closed the door and went to tell her mother that a man was at the door with a gun looking for Briana. DeCarlos yelled, "I know she in there. Open the door. I got something for you." DeCarlos then went next door asking for Briana. He then came back to Briana's friend's house and fired a single round that broke a window in the front of the house. After striking Briana, Briana's friend yelled, "He shot her." DeCarlos then fired 3 or 4 more rounds in Briana's direction. DeCarlos then ran down the street, got in his car, and pulled up next to a maroon Pontiac Grand Prix. Multiple flashes are seen coming from his car as he is next to the Grand Prix. Briana's friend held her during her final moments. 3 witnesses identified DeCarlos as the shooter. He was also captured on video asking for Briana. He stated his name was Carlos. DeCarlos was discovered in his mother's apartment, sleeping on the bed in one of the rooms. He was arrested and charged with murder 2nd degree, 2 counts of unlawful use of a weapon, and 3 counts of armed criminal action. My heart and prayers go out to Briana and her family. Okay, I don't understand why they even answered the door. Somebody come to the door with a blick. Nobody answers. I wonder if nobody would have answered, would he have started blicking? So, nobody should have answered that door. Y'all should have looked, but no answer. Somebody at the door with a blick. I'm not answering, all right? Because more than likely, you're probably at the wrong house, all right? He knocked on the neighbor's door and then came back over. So the neighbor seen him outside with a blick. Then you go next door again with the blick, and then you start shooting. So this guy didn't plan on getting away, and he wasn't smart. He was just some guy that was emotional trying to blick something. He was mad at this woman. He was mad at Briana. And he wanted some sort of revenge. So he grabbed his blick and he went over there. And he just shot the house up, shot Briana up, okay? Why did you blick Briana's car after you killed her? This guy, DeCarlos, he killed Briana, ran out to the street, got in his car, and then drove up to Briana's car and killed it. He fired at her car multiple times. Nobody was in it. This guy was that stupid, all right? So he must have thought she was alive and she was going to go back in her car and try to leave. So he shot the car up as well. But when the friend was yelling, he shot her, so he must have known he hit something. So this guy it was something wrong with him. And DeCarlos is where he needs to be, okay? People like that shouldn't be outside. DeCarlos, why would you go to your mom's house and go to sleep? Like you're just gonna sleep this away, and the next day when you wake up, it's gonna be back all good again. Is that what you thought? You can go over here, blick your baby mama, Go over to your mom's house, go to sleep. And wasn't nobody gonna be worried about you, and everybody's seen you. And you know people seen you. So this guy, he was just dumb. He was a dumb criminal, okay? He was a bad criminal. He was a bad father. And he was a bad boyfriend. And he was a bad person. His mother snitched on him. His mother snitched on him. I'm out of here.